You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry ChillyBoy Chilson, and this is my review for Flow. Now, before we get into this review, make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so that you can chill with me on each and every one of my latest videos. Flow is a 2024 animated film that is a joint effort from filmmakers from Belgium, France, and Latvia. The film follows Cat, who is a solitary animal that is forced to find refuge on a boat filled with various species when their home is ravaged by a flood, leaving these animals to all have to team up despite their differences. So I was able to see Flow at the 47th annual Denver Film Festival. So thank you, Denver Film, for bringing Flow to Denver for us all to enjoy. And this happened to be probably my most anticipated film of the entire festival. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this animated film. I saw the posters. I've seen little stills from it and it looked gorgeous. So I could not wait to check this out. And thankfully, it does not disappoint. Flow provides one of the most unique viewing experiences of the year and easily one of the most moving and beautiful. So let's go ahead and talk about the positives first. Well, my biggest positive is that there is no dialogue. Not a single actual word is spoken throughout the entire film. And I think that is a beautiful filmmaking decision. These animals do not speak English. They don't really speak to each other either. They just make the sounds they make in nature. And that is such a sophisticated and delightful choice to make. And it works because they are able to build up these animals as characters that we care about. We understand them, we get them, we're able to relate them to animals we've encountered and experienced in our own lives. And that, first of all, bridges the gap from us to them. And then they do such a wonderful job of bringing their characters to life in authentic ways. We understand this journey that they're on, the plight that they're going through. The character work is really, really something special with no dialogue. And honestly, that decision made it all the stronger. Then we have the animation, which is this beautiful style. It's very stylized and it's almost under-rendered in many aspects, but it comes to life in this charmingly unique fashion that adds so much depth and character to the piece we're watching. And it all leads up to these really fantastical moments. There's several throughout the film that are stunning. There's just these little sprinkles here that takes us into this whimsy that sweeps over the audience, and the animation in those sections is beautiful. And I actually love those whimsical sections because they usually translate to deeper portions of our actual narrative. The messaging here shines through as well. You understand what's happening, you understand what it's telling you. The world building didn't need all of this exposition to understand what had happened to planet Earth to lead to this specific point in time. Also, it's just really darn cute. These animals are absolutely adorable. Of course, you're going to fall in love with them because they're so flippin' cute. And I think that's what's going to keep kids interested as well. Because, again, there's no talking, but we've learned kids can listen to minions just spout off nonsense. So, do they really need actual speaking? But what's there to keep them interested, to keep them hooked? And there was a lot of kids in our audience, which was great to see. Honestly, a side note for the Denver Film Festival, the animated showings so far have been packed. So keep them coming, huh? But there was a lot of kids and families in the showing of Flow, and they were fully dialed in to the story, to this cat, to these characters. And I think a great portion of that, once again, is they're able to identify with them and their different mannerisms and what they're doing. But it's so flippin' cute that you just can't look away. So then what doesn't work so well when it comes to flow? Well, I will say it needed to happen, and I don't fully mind it, honestly, but every now and then the film jumps out of kind of real actions of these animals. For the most part, the movie really tries to keep the animals behaving as they would in nature, to keep them behaving as their animal does. But every now and then, they just kind of know to steer a boat without really any indication of why. And it's all part of the fantastical elements, I think, of what's happening, but it's put into the parts of the story that have no other fantastical elements. So it feels a little out of place when animals do something a little bit out of their natural character. And then also there's some other unexplained stuff, like with these deer at the beginning of the film. Um, I just want to know what happens with them, where they go. I'll just leave it at that. So overall, I just really loved Flow. It is this really simple, beautiful, cute story about these animals on its surface, but much like the waters ravaging their lands, it has so many different layers once you really rifle through it. And it can be enjoyed on all of those different levels. You can enjoy it just as this simple, beautiful animal, cute animated film, or you can dive deeper into the more emotional meanings behind so much of it. It's layered, it's beautiful, it's cute, it's daring. Yeah, I loved Flow. It lived up to the hype, y'all. So that was my review for Flow from the 2024 Denver Film Festival. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, go ahead, click that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are always up to date on all of my latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Flow? Let me know if you've even heard of this film and if you are hyped to check it out. Leave all of your thoughts and comments either in that comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.